All right, here we go. My name is Jenny, and you guys are in for Pilates. Hopefully that sounds about right. If not, you should still stick around. Here we go. Go ahead and come on down, finding all fours. Hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Tuck your toes under, and then just hover your knees up off the ground. And breathe, hold. Good, let those knees go, get off your hands, roll your shoulders out. Take some deep breaths, maybe open your eyes nice and wide. And then go ahead and find your hands again, spread your fingers nice and wide, hover those knees up off the ground. Then you're gonna tap one foot back, tap your toe, and bring it back in. Tap your other toe, and bring it back in. Tap the first one, and bring it back in. Tap the second one, bring it back in, and let those knees come down, get off your hands. Awesome, we're gonna begin to alternate between things that involve our hands and things that don't. So go ahead and come on up to your knees, roll those shoulders back, inhale. As you exhale, hinge back, stay nice and flat. Good, breathe. And come on up. Good, one more time, inhale. And as you exhale, beginning to hinge back. Good, and bring it back up. Good, find your hands, coming in for a plank. Nice, and hold said plank. Good, taking your left foot off the ground, point your toe. You're gonna tap to the side, and you're gonna tap in. Tap to the side, tap in. And one more. Good, just simply switch legs, so foot is out. You're gonna tap to the side and tap in. Tap to the side and in, two more. Tap, and tap belly button towards your spine. Finding your plank again, let those knees come down. Tucking those toes under. You can also have your feet like this if you prefer. Roll those toes back, inhale. And exhale, beginning to hinge. Good, and then bring it back up. Nice, inhale. And as you exhale, hinging back, hold, breathe. Good, and coming back up, one more time, inhale. And exhale, hinging back. Good, and bring it back up. Coming back onto our hands. Go ahead and find your plank and move it into a downward dog. Sweet. All right, and then go ahead and take your right leg up and back and point your toe. We're just gonna leave that right leg up as we come through to plank. And taking it back, down dog. Now, if you need to, you can do this with both feet on the ground, or you're gonna continue to lift and keep it hovering. Lift and keep it hovering. Lift it up and hover. One more, lift it up and hover. Good, just pulse that foot up for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, get off your hands for a moment. Go ahead and come on up. And you're just gonna no hinge this time. You're gonna take your hands nice and wide, flex your fingers, and then squeeze your fists, and then flex your fingers, and squeeze your fists, flex, and squeeze, and then going as fast as you can for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, a little faster, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good, shake it out. All righty. Then go ahead and find your hands again, coming into a plank and then moving into that downward dog, pressing back into it. You're gonna go ahead and lift that left leg up now. Again, you can do this with both feet on the ground if you'd like. Belly button in towards your spine. Come through to a plank, leaving that leg hovering, and take it back. Hover, and take it back. Good, hover, and take it back. And hover, and take it back. This time you're gonna stay in your hover and pulse that leg for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come onto your knees, take them out to the side. Go ahead and come on over onto your bum. Roll your shoulders back. Make sure there's room for you back there. Excellent. And you're going to take your arms up, out. Excuse me. Words are hard sometimes. Roll your shoulders back. And then go ahead and find that nice V shape. So make sure you're not dumping here. Really roll those shoulders back. Plug them in. Good. We're going to sit all the way up as we reach our arms up. And then as we lean back, we'll tap to the side like we're holding a giant beach ball, maybe just a volleyball, and tap to the other side. Reach up, sit up nice and tall, and then tap to the side. Reach up and tap. Reach up and tap. Reach up and tap. Up and tap. Up and tap. Up and tap. Sit up nice and tall, and tap. Up and tap. Good. Up and tap. Up and tap. Good. Keep going. Think nice and tall, leaning back, still having that long spine. Good. And one more. Nice. And let it go. You're going to bring your hands behind you. Yes. Straighten those legs and lifting your hips up off the ground. Maybe look back, maybe not. Good. Let those hips come down. Inhale, reach up. And exhale over those legs. Good. Inhale, reach up. Point your toes. Hands sweep behind you as you lift your hips up. Good. And let those hips come back down. Flex your feet. Arms reach up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands sweep behind you. Point your toes. Good. Taking those hips up. And then lower those hips down. Flex your feet. Inhale, arms reach. And exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands behind you. Point your toes. Sweeping those hips up. Good. Lower your back down. Flex your feet. And reach over. Good. Inhale, sit up. Nice and tall. And exhale, hands sweep behind you. Point your toes. Lifting those hips up. Good. Keep your hips up this time. Sweet. And then you're going to take one leg up. And extend. And down. Good. Bring it up. Extend. And down. Try to keep your hips up. Up. Extend. Down. Good. 4 more on the other side. Here we go. Up. Extend. And down. Up. Extend. And down. 2 more. Try and keep those hips up. Extend. And down. Up. Extend. And down. Good. Lower those hips down. Flex your feet. Inhale. Reach up. And exhale. Reach over. Good. Hold and breathe. Awesome. Go ahead and come on up. And then go ahead and roll all the way down. Arms reach overhead. Inhale. Exhale, curling chin to chest. Sit up nice and tall. Flex your feet. Exhale, reach over. Good. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, roll down. And reach overhead. Good. Exhaling as you come back up. Arms reach all the way up. Flex your feet and reach over. Good. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, point your toes as you roll down. Inhale, arms reach overhead. And exhale as you curling back up. Reach up nice and tall. Flex your feet. And stretch over. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, roll. Inhale, reach. And exhale, reach back up. Woo. Flex those feet. And exhale, reach over. Nice. Inhale, up. Exhale, roll down. Good old Pilates roll down. And there are many varieties. And then curl it back up. Flex your feet. And reach over. Good. Inhale, nice long spine here. And then round. Belly button into your spine. Inhale, really reach overhead. And exhale, chin to chest. Try not to use the momentum of your arms to pull you up. And reach over. Good. One more time. Inhale.
And exhale, roll, belly bend to your spine. Try to find that connection. And then as you exhale, rolling back up.
Oh, yeah. Flex your feet and reach over. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. You're going to take those feet at a V. They can be as shallow or as big of a V as you want. Maybe adjust so that you're sitting more on your bum and not starting out like this. Good. Roll the shoulders back, hands to your temples. Flex your feet, turning to one side and sawing off the edge of that foot and back up and sawing off the other foot. Good. Middle, twist and saw. Middle, twist and saw. Middle, twist, excuse me, and saw. Good. Middle, twist, saw it off. Middle, twist, and saw. Good. Middle, twist, and saw. Middle, twist, and saw. If you can't reach your foot, that's fine. You can just saw off your calf a little bit there. Good. Making sure you're sitting up nice and tall in that middle so you can twist and then go. Yeah, so we're coming all the way back up, finding that long spine, really strengthening the muscles in our back here every time we sit up nice and tall, building that good muscle memory. So hopefully we begin to improve our posture. Good. Keep articulating it out. Nice, flexing those feet. It's going to help ground those legs. Keep them where you want them. Good. All right, you should be even. So go ahead and come on back to middle, bringing those legs back to center and rolling all the way down. Excellent. Go ahead and bring those feet up. We're just going to come into some bridges here. So make sure that you can almost brush your heels with your hands and they're about hip width apart. Sweet. All right, and then tucking your tailbone under, and that's what's going to lift up those hips and back down. Good. Tuck it under and lift and back down. Tuck and lift and down. Tuck and lift and down. Good. Tuck and lift and down. Tuck and lift and down. This time, tuck and lift. Keep it up. And then arms are going to float next to your side and just pulse. You got this. Make sure you're using your breath. Good. Lower those hips all the way down. Legs come up. You got it. And then we're going to take them out just a little bit at a diagonal here. Tucking your chin to your chest. Good. And then those hands are going to pulse next to your side. Here we go. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can just count to yourself as you inhale and exhale. Counting out Pilates 100 might be an odd challenge for me for some reason. I don't know why, but after all this time, it eludes me occasionally. I caveat that by saying, yep, I've already lost count. Keep going. As long as you're syncing up your breath, that's what matters here, right? It doesn't actually matter if we do 75, 250. Your neck probably has something to say about 250, but good. Bend those knees, let it go. Nice. Maybe rock a little side to side, walk those hips down. Nice. Taking those legs back up. And then go ahead and like do the little, I don't know, my word's not working for me today. So you're pointing, but then you're pointing, right? So you're pointing through the balls of your feet and then your toes are like Barbie toes here, yeah? Good. Hands can come to your temples or they can come behind your head. Just make sure you're not using your arms, you're using your core, right? It's just there to cradle your head in case your neck gets tired. Alrighty. And then tuck your chin to your chest
and back down. Good. Up and down, up and down. Try and keep those legs nice and straight. Up and down, up and down. If you need to, you can bend those knees, no problem. Otherwise, keep those legs up, engaging those feet. Exhaling as you come up, inhaling as you go down, exhaling as you come up, inhaling as you go down. You got this. Good. Good. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Good. Bend those knees. Woo. And let that go. Maybe rock side to side a little bit. Maybe place those feet on the ground, rock side to side, whatever is working for you. Excellent. Alrighty. We're just going to go ahead and come into those knee pulls. So chin to chest, bring your knees up, and then you're going to let one go, and pulse, 2, and switch for 2, switch, 2, 2, good. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You got it. Remember, if your neck gets tired, you can always lay down, otherwise chin to chest connection. Good, pull both knees in. Let your head rest down on the ground. Alrighty, if you need a little neck break, you can leave your head on the ground, otherwise chin to chest. Here we go. Knees in, inhale, extend everything long. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, arms sweep down and around. Inhale, everything extends. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bring it in. And inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Maybe curl into a ball. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Good. Lay down flat. Woo. We're just going to take a little bit of a boat rock. This is kind of crazy. It looks like it should be super easy, but it feels kind of weird, especially if you're not used to it. Alrighty, so we have that lovely extension. So 2 things to caveat here. Think about where you were when we were doing these. Yes, if you were low, great. If you were like having to be way up here, that's also great. Just know for your boat, if your legs are up there, that's where you want your legs. If your legs were more hovering, that's where you want your legs, yes? Alrighty, so bring everything into your midline and then extend it out to your position, and you're gonna rock back and forth. Try and get those shoulder blades up off the ground a little bit. And let it go. Woo! Real strange, eh? I think it feels real strange, but it's a thing. All right. And then go ahead and take your knees nice and wide. Just hang on to the inside of those legs. Just kind of stretching out the other way. Maybe flex your feet, point your toes. Work through those legs, through those feet. Just getting kind of a stretch here. Good. And then go ahead and take those knees up over your hips. And legs are about parallel to the ground if you can get them there. Excellent. Arms can be out to a T for these. You're just going to let one leg fall open and bring it back in. Good. Let it fall open and bring it back in. Good. Nice dead weight there. All one side. Yes, to begin with. Now, if this feels decently easy, you can always go to a straight leg. Yeah. Up to you. We'll be here for a hot second. Trying to keep both hips on the ground as best you can. So your leg may not go down as far, and that's fine. Good, a few more. Good, all right, you're gonna use that same leg. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go once to the side, and you're gonna go once down. Yes, once to the side, and once down. Now, if your knees are bent, you do the same thing, once to the side. You can tap your toe, or you can straighten that leg, yes? To the side, maybe you straighten it, maybe not, yeah? Whichever version you want. You can point, or flex your feet as long as you're engaging them. I suggest this Barre toe situation. It's the best. It's also the hardest to maintain sometimes. Definitely getting some really inner core here. Hopefully your leg is also getting tired. Really working through those feet. If you're like, this is not tiring at all, it's because you're not engaging your feet. Good. And let that go. Woo. Let those feet rest on the ground. You can windshield wiper a little side to side. Excellent. Alrighty, and then go ahead and let those legs go long. Hands to your temples or behind your head. Good, we're just gonna take some normal crunches. Here we go. Up and down, good. Exhale, inhale as you lower. Exhale as you come up. Remember, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Keep going. Really exhale as you come up and really think about pressing that belly button in towards your spine instead of letting it come up as you come up. Make it go down as you come up. Good, all right, let it go. Go ahead and lay back down. Bringing those knees up, so they're gonna be right over your hips. So one thing we often do is you bring them in closer because it's easier. Don't make it easier. Bring them over your hip. Alrighty, and dropping your other leg to the side. Just jumping right in. So remember, if you can, try to point your toes. Nice Barbie feet here. And your hands can be wherever you'd like. Be out to the side. That's probably going to give you the most stability. So whenever you're dropping that knee open to the side or your leg open to the side, you want to try to keep both hips on the ground as best you can. And don't just like drop it and pull it back up. Actually engage. So you're going the same speed down as you come back up. Remember, if you want, you can always do this with straight legs. You can have enough room in the house. There we go. Keep going. I don't know where my sunshine went. Little artificial light. Here we come. There we go. Did go for a super long time on the first side, so keep it going. A few more. All right, alternating. Here we go. So go to the side and then go straight down. Again, can you point those toes? Yes. Otherwise, flex or point them. Really intense feet here, though. Just to remind you in demo, you can also do this with your knees bent. Yes. You can just tap, or you can also straighten. Yes. Make sure you're still breathing. Ooh, how are those legs? Forget the abs, right? Woo! Good times. Are you controlling it on the way down and the way up? Remember, you don't have to drop as far down or to the side as I do. Or maybe you're dropping further. Find what works for you in your low back, right? Should stay on the ground. Good, and you're done. Woo! Shake out those feet. Ah, good. Bring those feet together. Let those knees flop open. Excellent. And then go ahead and take those heels up off the ground and then crunch your head up. Hands can be at your temples or behind your head. And you're just going to lift those toes up off the ground, heels or ankles to the sky. Belly button to your spine. That's why your chin is to your chest. And let it go. Woo! Alrighty, bring those knees up. We're going to take just a tiny stretch here. Both knees into your chest. Then let that left leg go. Take your right leg across your body for a supine twist. Good. Breathe. Try to keep both shoulders on the ground if you can. Nice. Bring it back up. And then take that leg straight up. Nice straight leg stretch here. Grab anywhere along your leg or your foot. Just stretching it out. Okay, we're going to take almost like a half happy baby. So go ahead and find your foot or your ankle in your hands. Just let that knee come to the outside. Good. Go ahead and keep that foot or like release it and bring your knee back into your chest. And then grab for your ankle or your shin. You're going to roll over onto your side and get a quad stretch here. Good. Let it go. Nice and long, rolling over onto your back. You're going to just bring that left knee up into your chest. Good. Really hug it in nice and tight. And then take it across your body. Again, same thing, trying to keep both shoulders on the ground. Take some nice deep breaths. No worries, we're not done. Just stretching it out. Good. Bring your knee back up and then straighten that leg, straight leg stretch. Grab anywhere behind your leg. Breathe into it. Good. Alrighty. Bend that knee, reach for your foot, the outside of your foot or the inside. Or you can just hang on to your calf if that's what you got. Or even hang on to your thigh. Just letting that knee fall over the side, kind of like a half happy baby here. Good. Let go of that foot, bring your knee back in, and then reach around, grabbing for your ankle, rolling over onto your side, find a quad stretch. Good, and then let that go, rolling back over onto your back. Excellent, and we have little leg lifts. So hands can be underneath your hips, or they can be by your side, or behind your head, or cradling your neck rather. So go ahead and find where you're gonna be. Chin to chest, and little leg lifts, here we go. So itty bitty, not all the way up and down. And let it go. Woo. Alrighty, we're gonna scissor those. Whenever you're ready, chin to chest and little scissors. Point, flex, or point your toes. Belly button to your spine. And let it go. Sweet. One more, we're gonna do under overs or scissors. Chin to chest, legs lift and under over. And let it go. Sweet. All right, go ahead and roll over onto your tummy. Excellent. And then go ahead and just place your elbows underneath you. Stretch out your abs for a moment. Cool. All righty. And remember we had those boat rocks? No worries. We will stretch out your back after we finish working your back. We had those boat rocks while we were on our backs. We have them while we're on our bellies. So go ahead and let those arms go out nice and long. And then lift your legs up, lift your arms up. So you can stand Superman if you like, or whenever you're ready, find yourself a little momentum, rocking back and forth, staying lifted. Gotta really engage your butt for this as well. And let it go. All the way down, just rest your head. Take a breath or two. Awesome. Alrighty. Bring your arms back out. We have a nice flutter kick here. So you can do just your lower half, or you can do just your upper half, or you can do both. Lifting everything up and then fluttering with your hands and your legs. Don't forget to breathe. Do not hold your breath, please. Look just right underneath your face. You have a nice long neck. Don't like strain to look up. And let it go. Just laying on one side of your face. You can bring your hands underneath you for a pillow, or just let them go by your sides for full release. Excellent. Alrighty, go ahead and lift yourself back up off the ground, aka your chest and your legs. And you're gonna let your arms come behind you and flex your hands. So spread your fingers nice and wide. And you're gonna try to kind of make your pinkies touch. So you're gonna keep squeezing those arms together. Yes. And then you can add your legs too. It gets kind of weird feeling, at least if you're not used to it. Or you can just stick with just your arms. You can even let your legs drop and just do your arms. Kind of whatever is working for you today. And let it go. Good. Alrighty. And we got one more. Nice sea turtles here. So go ahead and find that diamond shape with your hands. And again, you can do just your upper body here, or you can do both upper and lower body. So as you inhale, you're gonna squeeze the shoulder blades together, come up, and exhale, find that diamond shape again. Inhale, lift everything, and exhale down. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. Good. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. Again, lift, and lower, lift, and lower, lift, and lower. One more, lift, and lower. Good. Find your hands underneath you. Take it up, knees come nice and wide. Find child's pose, just stretching out your back for a moment. Good. And then coming back on to your hands and your knees. Woohoo! Here we are. Slowly making our way up off the floor. Alrighty. So you're going to go ahead and take that right hand to your temple. Yes? And then you're going to let your elbow meet your other elbow, or may not meet your other elbow, maybe more like your wrist. And then you're going to try to open up your chest to the side as best you can. Good. Tapping down and lifting up. Good. Tap down. Lift up, tap down, lift up, tap down, lift up. One more, tap down, and lift up. Good. We're just going to move right straight to the other side. So hand to your temple, tapping down towards your wrist, lifting up as high as you can, trying to find that opening. Good. Trying to open up your chest here, working into your shoulders, your abs. One more. Good. Let it go. Produces a weird amount of heat. I don't know about you, but that definitely does for me. Alrighty. Go ahead and find your plank. And then roll onto the knife edge of that left foot. And then you're going to sweep it out, kick it out, and then bring it back. And simply switching to the other side. You're just going to take that bottom leg out and back. So it might be like a little kick. You're like, eh, right? Or maybe you're getting really intense. Your hand may come to the side like we just did, and you'll kick it way out. Yeah? So whatever you're in for, moving nice and slow-ish, so you can really get a nice kick to whatever you want. Then both hands can stay on the ground, or you can bring that hand to your temple to open up a little bit more. Good, go one more each side. Nice. Bring those knees down. Get off your hands for a moment. Neat. Woo. Alrighty. Some good old rainbow hips here. Excuse me. So you're going to come down to your forearms for forearm plank. You can also do this from your hands. or you can do it from your forearms and give those hands a break. Good. Finding your forearm plank. You're just going to tap your hips inside, tapping the other hip. Tap and tap, tap and tap. And if you're like, I really don't like that, you can always just drop one knee, drop the other. Okay. Good. Lower those hips down. Oh, maybe get off your elbows for a moment. We're going to come back up to that forearm plank. We have 2 more holds and then we are done with plank. That went by so fast. Alrighty. Come back on up to your forearms. And then remember, you can always be on your knees. This one you want to be on your toes, though, I can almost guarantee you. You're keeping your shoulders over your elbows. You're going to let your feet just fall to one side, and then you get to stay there and breathe. Good, let those feet come back up and take them to the other side. Good, breathe. And bring them back to center and lower all the way down. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Press back for child's pose one more time. Nice. Alrighty, go ahead and bring those knees back underneath you. Taking one leg forward, finding a lunge. Back toes can be tucked or untucked. Good, breathe, stretch. And then begin to send it back, half splits, toes, popping your toes up towards your face. Good, and then come to the inside of that leg, so you can take it to the side. Foot is going to be flat on the ground. I know you can't see mine, but foot is flat on the ground, toes are facing this direction, the front. Yes? You can come down to your elbows, or you can stay up on your hands, up to you. And then if you're on your elbows, bring it back up. Take that leg all the way out behind you. You're going to tuck your toes on the ground. And then you're going to look over your shoulder. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and bring that leg back in. Other leg is going to come up for that lunge. Good. Find it. Okay, make sure that your knee is staying over your ankle. You're not going way beyond. Definitely staying behind your toes. And letting that hip really drop down so we're getting a nice stretch through our quad here. Good, and then slowly send it back, popping your toes up towards your face. If your knee doesn't straighten all the way, that's fine. Just taking those nice deep breaths here. Alrighty, walk your hands to the inside, taking that leg straight out to the side. And then remember your foot is flat on the ground and your toes are facing the front. Good, stay here or drop down to those elbows. Good, and then go ahead and bring it back up. And you can just simply take that leg all the way across your body, tuck your toes on the ground and looking over that shoulder.
Nice hip stretch for all those leg lowers we did on the ground. Nice. And then bring it back to center. Tuck those toes under. Find a forward fold for me. And then come all the way up. Nice and slow. Excellent. If you need to grab a drink of water since we're up here, do that. We're going to come into a little bit of stability, core balance. All right, we ready? All right, go ahead and take your foot out to the side. Sorry, my nose is itchy. So arm up, foot out to the side. And then you're going to try to take them together. Now, if they don't reach, that's so fine, okay? But you're trying to touch them together. So really getting that outer hip here, getting some of our obliques, and of course, working on our balance because we are not laying on the ground doing this. We are standing.